Okay, so more practice for Algebra 2 students. Again, Algebra 1 students, you can try this. I'm sure you can also solve this. You can also simplify this. So this is the given. Sometimes they will give you the problem or the fractions with the denominators already simplified. Okay, so they can do that. So this one is already simplified. So watch out for the repetitions, okay, and pause the video and solve it. So like I said, if you solve it, if you simplified it correctly, then there's no need to listen to the video. That means you understand and you got it. So if you solve it, and the answer is this: 2x plus 1, x squared, x to the 3, x plus 1 squared, x minus 5. Limitations is 0, -1, and 5. So if you got that, then there's no need to listen to the video. You could just go to the next or start doing your homework. For those who did not get this answer, then let's solve this together. Okay, so I said these are already factored, so you just have to write the repeated factors separately. So I will write this as x, x, and x, x plus 1, and x minus 5, because there might be common factors, okay? Just leave some space here because you need to multiply later. Here, how do we write the repeated? So that will be x and x. This one will be x plus 1 times x plus 1. Repeated twice. And x minus 5. Okay. So this is basically the same as the top. We just wrote the repeated factors separately like that. So we can see what are the common factors. So here I see x minus 5 is common, so we should normally we cover it, but I will just do that. Hopefully I don't get confused again. And this is x minus 5 also. That's a common factor. What else do they both have? They have 2 x's. There are 2 x's here. And there are also 2 x's here. What else do they have? So here it's left is x, x plus 1. Here it is, oh, they both have x plus 1. Okay, so they have a lot of common factors. X plus 1 and x plus 1. Okay. So this will make our simplifications easier. Okay, let's write that one there. I forgot. Okay, so we have covered, or we have highlighted the common factors. So we will just multiply. So here the only thing left is the x. Okay, so we will just multiply this with x over x. Okay, and here the only thing that's left is x plus 1. So we're going to multiply this with x plus 1 and x plus 1 at the bottom. Okay, so this is not as difficult as I thought it would be. Okay, so let's write our least common denominator, which is x, 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 x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 5. So let's just write it in any order you like. Okay, but I think it's easier to put x plus 1 and x plus 1 side by side, so you will see it later. It's easier to see it later, x minus 5. And let's just check if this is really the same. X, 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 x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 5. Okay. So now let's deal with our numerators. So we'll multiply 1 times x plus 1. So that will just be x plus 1 1 times x. So that's just x. Okay, so let's add our numerator. That will be 2x plus 1. Okay, it would have been nice if there is a 2x plus 1 here, so we can cancel. Okay, so what are our limitations again? So let's look at our limitations. 0, 0, 0, -1, -1, and 5. We don't repeat x not equal to 0, -1, and 5. And let's clean this up a little bit. So let's write this as x to the 3 again. Let's write this as x plus 1 to the 2nd power, repeated twice, and x minus 5. Okay, this is our last example. So I hope you understand how to combine rational expressions with different denominators, but with common factors. Okay, good luck with your homework.